Unfortunately, after buying a house, this landlord had to raise the tenant's rent and the comments went crazy. So we gonna watch it and then we'll react to it. Roll a clip.
Might as well burn the house down at this point so nobody gets anything. I should call the cops on you.
If you don't want to stay there for that price, I'm gonna have to put a 30-day notice. You could leave peacefully on time, but I definitely can't make it work at that rent amount.
Look, I'm calling my brothers and I dare you to try to pull up and give us the eviction notice. This is ridiculous. I'm not paying over double my rent.
We're gonna have to put the 30-day notice and go from there. I wanted to try to solve this, but if you can't go up, I understand.
You think I give a about your investment? I'm not paying that. Pull up to the house, I dare you. We'll be here waiting and it won't be a good time for you. This is ridiculous and you're a con artist.
Now that is crazy. But the comments that he got for raising the rent was even crazier. We gonna react to it and we gonna check him out. Look at this. This is honestly insane. 100% increase. She is in the right. That is insane. 11,000 likes. He thought police would be on his side. 6,000 likes. If he paid double the original owner, he needs to cover his investment. Should the current owner not sell or not sell for a profit? Sorry, landlord is wrong here. No way to increase rent by 100% on a current tenant. Unfortunately, I'm going to be one to say that I disagree with the vast majority of people in this comments. He has no choice as an investor to raise the rent simply because he didn't pay 2013 prices for that house. He paid 2023 prices for the house. So what she was paying for rent was probably covering the mortgage. And I'm saying that as a renter. The house I live in, when the owner bought it, it's doubled since then. And he wanted to sell this house, but no one would buy it. And I was explaining to my wife, who also wanted to put down and buy this house that we live in, it doesn't make sense because we rent it for what he paid for it in 2016. So why would we cut a check to own the house that we already are renting in for way cheaper? We can just put our money in different investments. But if he was able to sell this house that I'm in and he was able to make twice his money back on it, I'd be happy for him. I'm not paying twice the amount in rent. So that landlord, after my lease was over, would have to find another tenant because I'm not paying that. I'd rather just buy a house. Let's check out another person's perspective.
This is absolutely ridiculous. Read the comment section of that post. I cannot believe people. I'm about to get real passionate because I'm incredibly pissed about this, okay? So that guy is a landlord. He bought the property. The tenant's been there for 10 years, paying $1,100 a month, right? And he calls her saying, hey, we're going to have to raise your rent to market rate, which is 25, but I'm going to do 2 to 2,200. We'll work something out. The tenant loses her mind, and that's what ensues. That was part 2. Feel free to go watch part 1. In the comments of that one, of part 1, a bunch of idiots reacting, saying like he's wrong, why is he kicking this person out? But nobody's going to look at the reaction of this tenant who literally said, I'm going to burn the place down. Later says, I dare you to, give me an eviction notice. What? She's going to call her brothers and then, come through, we're going to beat your ass. Nobody sees what's wrong with that? But anyhow, let's talk about this, right? Because a bunch of geniuses out there, and I don't give a damn if I lose clients for this. If I lose a client because of this, you're stupid. I said what I said. Let's get right into it. This is a 3-minute video. We got time to chit chat, okay? So first and foremost, if you're mad about somebody raising rates to market rent, then shut the hell up about the landlord special, about slumlord. You know why? Because it's impossible to maintain your property at current living standards if you're not paying current rent. Allow me to explain. That lady's been paying rent for $1,100 for the last 10 years. That means she's paying 2013 rents. Do you know where the market was in 2013? Gutter, okay? So she's been paying gutter rents for the last 10 years, right? And this guy's not, while it may look like it's doubling her rent, just because the other landlord didn't increase it $50 or $100 every year, doesn't mean this guy's in the wrong, right? And that's $13,200 a year. That's the gross revenue of that rental property. Take out property taxes and maintenance, utilities, things that go wrong. Landlords probably keep about $6,000 of that. Do you know how much it costs to remodel a kitchen? Way more than $6,000. A bathroom alone is like $8,000 if you want to do it right. A set of appliances is $3,400 to $5,000, right? So how are you supposed to maintain a property with this $1,100 rent? So to anybody mad about a landlord raising rent, and you know what? I'm a landlord and I raise rent. And I raise it proudly because I take care of my properties, all right? That being said, if you're mad about a landlord raising rent, here's a couple things you could do. Buying a house is dumb easy. Get your credit fixed, put 3% down, or do it with no money down. I don't care, right? And if you're gonna live in someone else's property, don't complain what they're gonna charge you, okay? And if you're upset that they're complaining, you're one of those guys, go buy your own property, lower the rent, and be a nobler person, okay? And anyone else that's saying, you know, he shouldn't have paid so much, he paid market rates. Have you seen prices between 2013 and 2023? It's a different world. You can't buy anything at the prices you could have gotten in 2013 or even 2019. So I'm done with it. Oh.
And it's a fact. Like, as someone that rents but also understands business, obviously, and also wants to eventually become a landlord, I can see both sides. But the fact of the matter is, no one is going to buy a house and not plan to make some kind of money off of it. If he's offering to give her less than what the market is paying for, I think that's fair. Because at the end of the day, regardless of if she burns down this house, she's not going to be able to find rent for $1,100. Like, regardless of what she wants to do, she's not going to be able to find rent for that cheap. It might not even be as cheap as $2,200. Anyways, that's all I got for y'all. Hit the like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm out.